Are you serious? Are you serious? The California coastline, the animals, the fish, the whales, everything, it's dying. The ocean is dying. The Pacific Ocean along the coast of California is dying. We have reports. I want to thank Lindsey Johnson for this report. But experts say scary problems are on the California coast. There may be no food anywhere along the Pacific except in maybe some isolated areas. It's like a crime scene investigation in the ocean. Certainly, Fukushima is one of stresses to sea life. Dolphins, whales, more likely to be bathed in radiation. What? Are you serious? There's other issues going on, folks, like with dolphins and sea lions. There's all these different stresses taking place in the ocean. Some of them would be naturally. But certainly, Fukushima is a major stress, a pollution that's not going to go away. Also, the problems we're having on the Monterey Bay, I think it's pretty different that the sea star wasting. It is very similar. It's scary, because the dolphins and the sea lions, especially the dolphins, they're moving way offshore, miles and miles and miles away. So those animals are more likely to be bathed in whatever, if there is significant levels of radiation to cause that. They're more likely to be bathed in a chronic, long-term level of radiation. And so we're getting different types of exposures, they say, between marine mammals and starfish. I can't say anything because it's not, and this is where I'm looking forward to seeing what reports we'll get from scientists that are just meeting with the different assets, but not like the big tuna that are starting to show signals of radiation. They're not like dolphins or whales that are in the Atlantic or the Pacific Ocean that seem to be bathed, folks, bathed in radiation. This is a very terrible situation developing. This is an interview with Christine Milligan. She's the Oregon State University marine ecologist. And she was interviewed on June the 13th of this year, 2014, by the Weeping Willow. Also, Santa Cruz Hill Tromper was interviewed in the summer and said these words on August 13th. The summer of crazy. Monterey Bay is a strange place these days. I mean, it's like we don't even know you anymore. Why is our beloved bay suddenly so moody? All the baby's food, including the whale food, is concentrated near the shore. Very narrow feeding quarters. There isn't much food along the Pacific coast anywhere. The whales and other animals may be here. It's because there's no food anywhere else. So the Pacific Ocean is dying because the ecosystem has been severely disrupted from the radiation fallout from those nuclear reactors that are melting down in Fukushima, Japan. And of course, with this taking place, you read the Bible where it says in the Hosea prophecy that we would see dead birds, dead fish, dead cattle, or the beasts of the field. But what concerns me is go on a little further. Why it's happening? Well, it's because of man's transgression, man's sin, man's lack of respect for God. Matter of fact, Hosea says it this way. Basically says, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land, because of the swearing, the lying, the killing, the stealing, and committing adultery, they break out and blood touches blood. Therefore the land is going to languish. with the beasts of the field, the fowls of heaven, yea, and the fishes of the sea shall be taken away. It is no good what's happening, but it is an end time apocalyptic sign that we're living in the last days. Give your life to Jesus Christ, because we're in the final hours, folks. We're living in the last days. Christ is coming.